I used to believe the town was too small for real heartbreak. Like somehow, if everyone knew your name, your family, your grandmother's pie recipe, you couldn't get away with the kind of betrayal that leaves you bleeding in the silence between conversations. But I was wrong. Small towns are the worst places for broken hearts because there's nowhere to hide, and everyone remembers everything, even the parts you try to bury. My name is Emma Wallace. I'm 36 years old, and I've never left home. It's not that I never wanted to. I almost did, twice actually. Once after high school, when I got that scholarship to Penn State, and once again, when Daniel asked me to run away with him. Both times, I said no. The first time was fear. The second time was Lily. And now, 20 years later, I run the town bookstore, the one my father opened when I was 8, the one Daniel used to come to after school just to sit in the corner and pretend to read while watching Lily sort the shelves. I still dust that same corner every morning, and every morning I think about the three of us. Me, Daniel, Lily. Childhood friends, teenage dreamers, and then something else entirely. The truth is, I love them both. Not romantically, not at first, but fully. Lily was laughter and warmth, the kind of person who made you feel like a main character just by standing next to her. Daniel was quieter, thoughtful. He asked questions like, "Do you think there are people we never meet in this life that we were supposed to?" I thought we'd grow up side by side, buy houses on the same block, watch our kids ride bikes together. But people aren't stories. They don't stay in the chapters you write for them. They make their own. The summer after graduation was when everything started to shift. Daniel got accepted into a photography program in Chicago. Lily was staying home to take care of her mom, who had started getting sick. I stayed because that's what I did. That's what everyone expected. I'd always been the steady one. But under the surface, I was restless. I could feel something was about to fall apart. I just didn't know it would be us. One night, late July, the three of us were on the lake dock. Lily was lying flat on her back, staring at the stars. Daniel was beside her. I was sitting cross-legged with my notebook, writing something stupid and poetic. Lily said, "If we don't see each other for a long time, promise we'll still feel like this?" Daniel said, "Like what?" "Like we belong to each other." He didn't answer. Neither did I. A week later, Daniel kissed me. It was fast, clumsy, on the back steps of the bookstore after we closed up for the night. He didn't say anything after, just looked at me like I was a stranger. Then he said, "I'm leaving early. I'm not coming back for a while." I wanted to ask him why he kissed me then. I wanted to ask if it was a mistake. But I just nodded and watched him walk away. He left without telling Lily. She cried for weeks, said she didn't understand, said it felt like a part of her body had been amputated without warning. I held her. I never told her about the kiss. That was 20 years ago. Daniel never came back. Until now. Soft music fades in. Melancholic piano notes. I got a letter last week, in handwriting I hadn't seen in 2 decades. It said, "Emma, I heard about Lily's mother passing. I'm sorry I wasn't there. I'm coming back to town for a few days. I'd like to see you. I'd like to see her, if she'll let me. D. I stared at that letter for an hour before calling Lily. I asked if she wanted to see him. She said nothing for a long time, then quietly said, "You already did, didn't you?" I told her no, not yet. But I didn't tell her everything. Like the fact that I still had the photo Daniel took of me when we were 17 tucked in a drawer behind the register. Or the fact that I used to imagine what it would be like to run into him in some far-off city where none of this ever happened. He's arriving tomorrow. And I don't know what I want. Forgiveness? Closure? A second chance? Maybe I just want to look him in the eyes and ask, why me? Why kiss me and leave? Why stay gone for so long? Why now? When you stay in a town like this, you become a monument to everything you didn't chase. And when someone comes back, you wonder if the things you thought were dead were just waiting to be seen again.